Now that you're on the HR Manager Reports page, notice that the HR reports are grouped by division. Simply click on the link of the section you are interested in. In this example, I am selecting Central Services. Within each division, the reports are available division-wide or by individual section. In this example, I am selecting the division-wide link to Central Services. Here you will see a list of reports currently available to assist with employee and position management. One of the more popular reports is the Performance Appraisal Status Report. Let's take a look at it. First, let's notice the filters at the top of the page. As you can see, the report has already been filtered to all sections within Central Services Division. There are some additional filters as well. This report can be filtered by representation, appraisal status, and employee versus position org levels. If you only want to see your SEIU represented employees, you simply select the drop-down arrow in that filter, deselect the Select All, and then select SEIU. To apply the change and see the new results, click on View Report. You should notice the report loading. If not, try clicking on View Report again. Sometimes it's stubborn. The report filter is defaulting to the position organization levels. What this means is that the organization is filtered by the position crew rather than the employee crew. You will only see the names of the employees with position crews in your section. You will not be able to view employees who are on rotation from another section in your report unless you change the filter to Employee Organizational Levels. Let's talk about the dates. The last 6 columns of information on this report are the most important to understand. Trial Service. The Trial Service column is a flag to indicate the upcoming performance appraisal is for trial service. When the employee reaches regular status, the Trial Service flag will disappear. Last Appraisal Effective Date. The last appraisal effective date is the most important date as it shows when the last performance appraisal was done. Let's say a performance appraisal is due on May 1st of the current year and you complete the performance appraisal late, let's say in July. The last appraisal effective date will be entered by HR as May 1. The next performance appraisal will then be due again May 1 of the following year. Bottom line, the month and day will not change once the performance appraisal date has been established for the employee. Appraisal Current. The Appraisal Current column reflects whether the most recent appraisal is current for an employee with a simple yes or no. Obviously, a status of no is telling you that a performance appraisal needs to be done. Appraisal Status. There are a total of 3 appraisal statuses: past due, currently due, and current. Past due indicates the appraisal is not current and needs to be completed. The status of currently due simply means it's time to complete another performance appraisal. The currently due status will appear 2 months prior to the actual due date. This gives you a 2-month head start for planning. The status of current indicates no action is necessary. The most recent performance appraisal is complete, and congratulations, you are on track. Current appraisal due. This date can be confusing, but we're going to break it down for you. The current appraisal due date comes directly from the personnel system. In the month that the appraisal is due, the date will roll to the next year regardless of whether this year's performance appraisal has been completed. This date is not an indicator that the performance appraisal is current. Previous appraisal due. This date reflects the previous due date of the performance appraisal. Again, a date showing in the past doesn't always mean the appraisal has been done. Check the last appraisal effective date to determine when the date the last appraisal was completed. If you're on track, the previous appraisal due and last appraisal effective date will be the same. If they're not the same, some action on your part may be needed.